What an amazing day yesterday. Reclaim the Line just took the country. It was amazing to see everyone out there. Sydney, the people were lined up down the road, the most I've ever seen. It was huge. We could hear people on the radio, the cops on the radio, saying, you know, when one of the people went up to them and said, how many people are here? They said, 10,000. And then later on, and this is a reputable source, he told me that he heard them on the radio. They were having a chat about how many people they thought, and they said 85,000. And I'm like, okay, that's not our estimate, that's the police estimate. I can't wait to see the drone footage and the shots of down the street. It was massive. In other news, I've got some good news. There's actually a new party. It's slightly left-wing, but they're pro-choice on the jab. I'm excited to tell you guys about that. Also, the media decided to do a complete tactical bungle and do a big hit piece on a lot of your favorite freedom fighters. Some of your favorite freedom fighters, they were trying to list all the things that are wrong with them, including me, and it wasn't quite working out, and it was really entertaining to watch. In sadder news, the mainstream media, namely the Sydney Morning Herald and news.com, they put out an article about one of the Aboriginal elders, and I won't say his name, who passed away. And they showed his photo, they showed his name, and they said that the title was, you know, Aboriginal elder dies in COVID ward. I'm like, hang on, you said he died from something else in the article. I mean, did you consult the family? Did you let them know? Did you ask for permission? A lot of us freedom fighters who put posts out, I didn't, a lot of freedom fighters who did put it out, they were in contact with the family and they said, is this exactly how you want the post written? Because it's private. This is, you know, they're in grieving right now. The elder only passed away 2 days ago, but the mainstream media never failing to show us why we hate them so much. They put this article out. I'd be curious to see if they actually consulted the family. Also, the Sydney Morning Herald put another article out. They're really trying to pick fights this week, aren't they? They put this article out about a lot of the freedom fighters, and yours truly was in it. Of course, they picked the photo of me with the red hat on. You're gonna make me look as bad as possible. This is why I keep my eyebrows, because it's a good protection against them saying I'm a white nationalist. It's the stupidest thing. I actually don't have a drop of white in me. But anyway, they put this out and it basically read like a resume. Like I should have sent this to Turning Point USA when I was trying to actually bring it to Australia. It reads like this: Joel Jammal, followers, YouTube, 12,500, Telegram, 31,000. It then goes from Oatlands, New South Wales. It's like, okay, thanks for letting people know where near where I live. Christian conservative with right-wing political agenda. Ooh. Right-wing political agenda, that's evil. Okay, Nazi over here. Charged with taking part in an outdoor gathering and leaving his home without a reasonable excuse to speak at a protest in July. Yeah, let's just ignore the fact that I'm a journalist, and let's ignore the fact that I was out there covering it and the police handed me the mic. How about that? Jesus, these people, they gotta really fact check this stuff. They started a show called The Ark with Ricardo Bossi. Okay, whatever. What's the dealio? Has recently produced online content for Craig Kelly. Oh, these are all my sins. Ready? Launched Turning Point Australia, a spin-off of conservative youth group Turning Point USA, an influential pro-Trump lobby group. Oh my gosh, and that's all it reads. Those are my sins. It's like, okay, guys, all right, look, you know what? You are really struggling for views. You're trying to get people to your channel. And your numbers were wrong. I mean, I actually don't have 12,500 followers on YouTube. I have 2 times that. I have a whole other account with 13,000. Actually, if you're gonna attack me for running Turning Point, you might as well add all the followers up together. It's 200,000. These people, and this is what's going on, guys. This is the establishment versus the anti-establishment. This is the establishment that's suffering with their views. They're trying to get ad revenue, but they can't get enough traffic to their articles. So what they do is they attack people like Pete Evans. They did that early on in the movement. They attack him. And they'd be trying to get all of his followers and whoever out of rage to share this article. And they would, and then they'd get ad revenue. Now, I don't care sharing your articles, guys, because I know that, you know, I'm getting more from this than you are from me. I mean, your smears don't work. My followers, they know not to trust you. And intelligent people that are aware of your lies, and they don't have the memory of a goldfish. They can see you're lying through your teeth. They can see you're trying to smear people, just like what you were doing at the Aboriginal elder. You know, to put it frankly, you know, you're a and I'm not afraid to say that, because you suck at your jobs. And when it comes to what's going on in the country, alternative media is the future. It's not you guys. You're doing a terrible job. Intellectual honesty is very important, and people are hungry for it. any politician that does that, and any alternative media person that's intellectually honest, you'll be successful. The old way of doing things is passing away, and I can't wait to usher in that new world. One of the new parties that is coming out, it's more of a left-wing party. They're pro-choice on the jab. They're pro-choice on the mandates. They're actually against lockdowns, and they're coming to. They're launching very soon. Actually, they're almost registered. They're getting checked by the AEC, and it's run by Drew Pavlo. He's going to be running in the Senate for, I think, Queensland. And he's got people in New South Wales that are running in heavily Chinese areas, because one of the big topics he's talking about, and this is how he's different to the other 7 freedom parties, is he's actually going against the CCP. In fact, he's described as the boy that basically annoyed the bees hive, basically. He's someone that's really annoyed the CCP, and in fact, their state sponsored newspapers have actually been attacking him quite a lot. He's got a big launch happening on Wednesday in Hyde Park at 10:30 a.m. I'm going to be there because I want to support any freedom party. So now, guys, we don't just have 7 freedom parties. We have 7, but another one that's left-wing now. So that's amazing because it's becoming more and more mainstream. The left wing and the right wing, the anti-establishment people, all coming together to say to the major parties, screw you. You're not doing a good job. We're not happy with where you've been leading the country the last few decades, but especially the last 2 years, and we think we can direct the country in a better way. I think it's going to be really good. I'm excited to see it. This is a party where I think their preferences will most likely go through a lot of the other freedom parties, because a lot of the values do align. Now, if you're left wing, this might be an option for you. It's not my job to tell you where to go, but wherever you want to go, this happens to be someone that reaches the level of a freedom party. They agree against lockdowns. They agree against mandates. They agree against, they're pro-choice on the jab. What more could you want with this stuff? I think that this is excellent. I think this is really good. And I think it's another indication that things are getting more and more mainstream. Guys, I've got to pack this studio up. I can't wait to usher in the new studio, but I've got a big event happening this week in the house, and I got to make sure this studio is all packed up. I probably shouldn't set it up again. Otherwise, I'm never going to get into the new studio. But I want to thank everyone that's been supporting me this year. It's been a crazy year. Have a break. I've got some more. I'm not stopping filming, but I want you guys to have a break. I'm going to be doing some more laid back sort of episodes. I'm going to go to some cafes. I'm going to be chatting one-on-one with people. I'm going to find some cafes that, they want a bit of a shout out because they've done it tough this year, but especially cafes that have actually been pro-choice on the jab on entry. They haven't really been checking. And I don't want to incriminate anyone, but I do want to make it sure that we're supporting the businesses that we're basically supporting freedom and supporting us and our values. So that's going to be happening. But thank you, everyone. Yesterday was an enormous success across the country. Thank you, Mac and the Reclaim the Line team for organizing it. Sydney was amazing. Oh my gosh. The singer was amazing. The 2 young violinist boys were amazing. All of the speakers were excellent. And I just want to thank everyone. It was absolutely amazing. I will see you guys later. Share this segment. Let everyone know about the good news, and let them know about the mainstream's bungle with all of this stuff they've been doing. If everyone shared this, I'm going to continue to make them angry, guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you later.